Hello, I'm Tom Bailey, and in today's episode, I'll be getting to know Patti Pokorchak, who's a serial entrepreneur and now teaches sales at the Ryerson University. So, Patti, hello, and a very warm welcome to today's episode.
Thank you, Tom. Looking forward to it. Yes.
Awesome, thank you. And whereabouts are you in the world right now, out of interest?
Toronto, Ontario, Canada, my hometown.
Awesome, wonderful, thank you so much. And I'm just going to share a little bit more about you from your bio before we do get started. And that is that Patti was not born a sales professional, but having helped co-found and run a software business and scaling it to multiple seven figures in sales, she now takes people from sales fear to sales fun and sales success so that they can do more of what they love. The title for today's episode is How to Get Over Your Fear of Sales, and Patti's going to show us how to do that in just under 7 minutes. So question number one is, who are your ideal clients?
Typically, I deal with service-based entrepreneurs selling the intangible.
Yeah.
And they've plateaued. They might have made it to the middle six figures or like 50,000 or 100,000, but they can't get any more. So
yeah, perfect. Yeah, I like it. Very succinct. And what would you say is, other than the plateau, what would you say is the biggest challenge that they typically face?
They do not know how to prospect, how to find and nurture new clients.
Yeah.
Biggest problem. And then following up. They fall down in the follow up, right?
Yeah, and it's a critical challenge to have as a small business owner. So what impact does that normally have on them in their business?
I call it the revenue roller coaster, or as people know it as the feast or famine. They're so busy delivering that they forget. My mantra is always be prospecting. So no matter how busy you are, get up earlier and make sure you make 5 or 10 client touches every day.
Yeah, nice, perfect.
It's like brushing your teeth, right? Just
yeah,
like brushing
exactly.
your teeth.
Yeah.
Twice, right?
Turn it into a habit, exactly. And what other advice would you give to somebody stuck in this sales plateau?
Might not be surprising coming from a sales coach, trainer, teacher. Learn how to sell. It is a skill set. I call it a mindset. And if you won't learn to sell, then you should just get a job, a job. Okay, because you'll struggle. That's it. Learn to sell.
And anybody looking to learn to sell, what valuable resources or information you can offer people to get them started?
Well, on my website, there's the 7 Secrets to Sales Success, which is the culmination of decades of my experience. But even more important is a new show we started called Make More Money Now, which is what all entrepreneurs want to do. I have a co-host, and we have decades of sales and marketing experience. Because when I became a farmer, I realized everyone has to know how to sell and market, no matter what business you're in.
Yeah. So, from farmer to tech, either way, you need to be able to sell your business.
Exactly.
And I've got your URL here, which is smallbizsalescoach.ca. I'll put that into the show notes so people can just click on that and they can find the book and the YouTube channel as well.
That's great. Yeah.
Excellent. Quick question about yourself then. What would you say is one of your greatest either mistakes or failures that you've made either in life or business, and what did you learn from it?
Yeah, it was a life and business thing. I got into when I first became an entrepreneur, I started living and working with somebody, and sort of my business worked for his business. We never really got it in writing. It's going to be the happy never after. So get it in effing writing.
Yeah.
Writing. Don't believe in the fairy tale. So get it in writing. I've created a few multi-million-dollar brands, and I'm still working. I'm still working. So get it in writing. Don't believe in honor, I guess.
It's an expensive mistake to learn, I guess, over the years. Thank you. And my last question today is, what is one question that I should have asked you that will also give some great value to our audience today?
Yeah, believe it or not, what most people get wrong is the secret to selling more is ask better questions right up front of this discovery process. So be curious and caring. That's my secret hour, is to be curious and caring, ask good questions, because selling is actually listening. It's not talking. So
I love that. Yeah. Curious and caring. Ask some great questions. Find out what their real need is or pain points.
Yeah. And then that's how us shy people get to, sell a lot, because you don't have to talk a lot when you're asking questions, and people love to talk about themselves. So you just have to ask good questions, just like you're doing on this podcast, Tom.
I love it. Thank you so much. So that was a nice, short, succinct episode, but lots of great value. I really appreciate you sharing that with us today.
Thanks for having me on your show, Tom. I look forward to hearing it.